Hi, Naz.
Hi, Sensei. How are you?
I'm very more to the point. How are you?
Yeah, good, good, good. Good. Enjoying life. All good. All happy.
So it's been quite a challenging time for you, hasn't it? Over the last
Yeah.
6 or 12 months or so. I won't go into details, but
Yes.
how have you managed through that time?
Uh, to be honest, probably a lot of good people around me and the martial arts. It's always good when you got the routine just to come in and do the things you love with the people you love as well. So, yeah, yeah, like any problems just fall by the wayside when you focus on what's most important.
Do things you love and be with the people that you love. Two of your cornerstones.
Us.
I think
Yeah.
I think the bet would be one of those cornerstones as well, wouldn't she? A separate.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah, yeah, no, absolute rock. Love having her by my side. Yeah, can't say enough good things about her.
So you were saying it's part of your formula for success is having a really good relationship and partnership. Someone you can rely
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. I mean, life's short, so you've got to enjoy what you're doing, and you got to enjoy the people that you're around as well. So yeah, nothing's better than walking into the dojo, seeing a lot of your friends back there, people that enjoy doing what you enjoy doing as well. Yeah, just the highlight of my day.
Now, I understand that you have one of the largest martial arts groups in Australia now,
Plus,
and you took on that challenge as COVID started,
yeah, yeah, perfect timing. Timing's the essence of life, isn't it? So
and you also managed to have a very successful school the entire time through COVID. Is that true? Well,
yeah, absolutely. I
tell
looked
me,
at
tell
that.
me about tell me about that, Daz.
Yeah, I looked at that. That was full credit to the community, full credit to the team, full credit to yourself. It was just we were able because of we had such a good community, we were able to just go straight into video mode, so to speak. And that's when you realize how important you are in other people's lives, as well as how important those people are in your lives as well, because people would show up, they had to do the regular class every day just to see the regular faces, just to get their routine in as well. And I think there was one thing that I noticed about COVID that those people that stuck with their routine didn't let the negativity get to them. Those people that let it change their whole lives, yeah, they're probably the people that might have struggled a little bit more, and the people I spent a bit more time with. So, and that's a good thing about martial arts. To get better, all you have to do is show up and train, and that was a good thing throughout that COVID period as well. People still just showed up. They still did their training, which was awesome.
And to put icing on the cake, I understand you still have your full-time job during that time as well.
Yeah, certainly did. But that was great as well because you're more a counselor to people during that period because a lot of I probably had more senior people as clients and that they were stuck at home. They weren't able to see their family as well, so you became their family. And one thing I've realized, a lot of people say, geez, you had two very different careers, financial planning and martial arts. I've never looked on them as different careers. If you look at the whole essence of things, all it is helping people meet their goals, whether that's financial or martial. So yeah, the underlying theme was always the same. So no, it was good to be able to do both.
Very good. So it's been a while since we've had you on the podcast on the Stanton show.
It was,
You've changed your status in martial arts a little bit. You've gone up a couple of grades. Is that right?
what was I then? I think I was 15, 16. Yeah, at the beginning of COVID, I'm now lucky enough to be seventh then under your excellent tutelage, Sensei, and help and guidance. So yeah, no, loving that. I love the whole challenge of a grading. I think everyone you picked up on it early with me. Bet's definitely picked up on, but I'm one of those people that need a goal. Other than that, I just potter around and kick stones and not sure what to do. So,
It
but when
can.
yeah, kick cans. I know. So I remember one time Bet was I'd always go down to the gym and Bet's like, spend a little bit more time with me. And then when she saw that I was in that mood because I didn't have a goal, she's like, get out of here and get down the gym. So it's funny how I must give off that vibe. But no, no, no. I love the whole grading process and even when I'm not grading and other students are grading, I kind of put myself in their shoes and train up as if I'm going for a grading myself. I just love the whole grading process and seeing people so happy afterwards.
Let's unwrap that a little bit now. Let's unwrap that a little bit. As far as
Yes.
how I got to know you over the years, it's been many years now. How many years has it been?
2002.
Wow.
So 22 years. Yeah.
One thing I've learned about you is you need a challenge, like you said.
Was
So, what are you lining up?
uh the weird thing is I'm 51 turning 21. I still feel in the back of my mind I can still do things like I was when I was a youngster as well. So I look just the weekly sparring and everything I enjoy doing. To be honest, I wouldn't mind a little bit more comps as well, but I might need to stick in my lane a little bit and stick to the masters comps a little bit there as well. And definitely with you, Sensei, I definitely want to chase that eighth Dan grading as well. I just love the learning. It's weird. The further you go through, and people that have got their black belt will understand this, that the more you go through your black belts, the more you realize you're a beginner. And sometimes people laugh when I just stand up the back with the white belts when I'm doing my own training, but that's where the real essence of it is. You don't realize how little you know until you actually get up to the more senior belts, and then you're like, it's almost like the present unravels, or sorry, whatever the right saying is there. The mystery unravels, and yeah, things start making a bit more sense. So
That reminds me of the Emperor with No Clothes.
it was yeah, absolutely.
Well,
But I could stick to a left jab for an hour and not get sick of it because I'll be like, am I twisting my shoulder? Am I twisting my hips? Are my feet in
yeah.
the right position? Am I curling my hand over? Am I relaxed? Like, yeah, I just love everything about the martial arts.
One of the biggest lessons that I had as a student was when I went to train in Japan, and I was in the dojo in the Daito headquarters.
Was
And Amano Senpai, who's a real character,
was
quite lethal in his own way. He's wearing his hakama with a white belt on under it,
was
his baggy pants with a white belt on under it. And I said to him, Senpai, you're a fifth dan. Why do you wear a white belt? And he said, hold my pants up.
was. You said that
It's
so
stuck
many
with me
times.
for years. So quite your analogy that you about going back and standing with all your white belts. It's such a good lesson for us all because being a white belt attitude, having a white belt mind, is the
Oh,
essence of
absolutely.
martial arts in a way.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, just I met you 22 years ago, like we just said earlier. So 22 years into the martial arts, but I still feel like a beginner. And I don't say that in a negative way. I say that in an empowering way. Like I just like that mindset of constantly learning, constantly trying to get better. So yeah, it's
And
awesome.
you also apply it to your business as well. I see that you're very successful on social media, and I love your social media posts.
Was
You took my counsel and you ran with it very good.
Yeah, 100% took your counsel. And it's not just on the social media sensei, it's also on all the other business side of things as well. I think sometimes we can make life too hard. I'll be honest, I'm very much of an introvert. People don't believe that because I stand in front of class and teach, but it does take a while for me to open up to people. And running a small business absolutely scared the bejeebies out of me, even up until a few years ago. And then you just got to peel it back, and it's not really that much different. It's all about the routine. Say, for example, with martial arts, what's the routine? You bow into the dojo, you get ready, you do your warm up, you do the stuff that you need to know. It's exactly the same with the business. If you just stick with your routine, do the same things you should do every single day, um, yeah, it's probably I won't say it's not hard. It's definitely hard, but it makes it a lot easier and enjoyable.
I think I saw on one of your posts recently. You talked about Kaizen. Was that you, Daz? Kaizen is
Puss, yeah,
Japanese.
puss,
I'm trying to do 100 things 1% better every day.
yeah.
Always striving
Puss.
to improve themselves. Now,
Puss.
I'm not a great fan of the Japanese. People know that, but I love them to death in my own way.
Puss.
And they have some brilliant analogies of how to use your martial arts in every day.
Yeah, absolutely. That they do. And you taught me that really early on as well, like that martial arts is a canvas for life. So yeah, if you can stick to the discipline and things you need to do in the dojo, there's no reason why you can't do that in outside life, whether it's business, relationships. walking the dog, whatever you want to do. Yeah, you just
I
take
was
those
thinking about
lessons
walking the
with.
dog. A dog did shit outside my front door this morning. Oh, and I'm looking at the CCTV camera and I'm like, where'd that dog gone?
It was- look,
The martial artist with his attitude. He's
I,
go.
Oh, you got it, don't you? I finally got out and sat in the courtyard, but got out in front of a place for lunch yesterday. And on the weekend, North Sydney's a ghost town on the weekend. There's no one here, so I always go lie in the glass and get, in the grass and get a little bit of sun. It was interesting when I went out at lunchtime yesterday, how many people I saw walking their dogs, and their dogs do the business on that piece of grass as well. So I felt that same way. I'm like, ugh, what have I been lying in all this time?
So how does a day in life of a seventh Dan look?
Yeah, good question. Look, I realize I'm probably a little bit more extreme and madder than the average person. But say for example, I wake up about 5:30 and I've always got to get at least an hour workout in. It makes me feel good. Doesn't matter how sore I am. I've just got to do that. I think that's really important for my mental well-being and to feel that I'm progressing with the martial arts as well. I'll always turn, I mean, say for example, I say we've got to be in the office at 9 o'clock. I always make sure I start half an hour early. I just think it's a mental mindset to start half an hour earlier than everyone else would and get the stuff done. Yeah, but deal with all the office matters and all the phone calls and calling our prospects up until about 10 o'clock. Shoot, liaise with all the staff from about 10 to 10:30. That then get onto the stuff the business people need to do. So the marketing and the promotion, the finance, the putting together the structures. I'm lucky enough to have a really good team that work in the office with me. So I duck into the dojo for an hour and do a workout and learn stuff with them as well. And then I do whatever else needs to be done until classes start up until about 3:30. And then I tend to treat the classes like meetings in the business world. It's easy to let the other trainers do them, but you've got to show up to do the meetings and do your activity to get the success. And I just love hanging around all the students and everything as well, especially the young kids. You probably learn more from them than you do from the adults, to be fair. And that will probably go until about 8:30 at night. And then, yeah, duck home and spend as much time as I can with Bet and doing the things I love. Even if it's just sitting on the couch watching a cheesy TV show, I just love it. Yeah, so yeah. So I know I babbled a little bit there, but that'd probably be a typical day in the life of.
Two cheesy TV shows. I should on do and Stan yesterday and watched Serpent.
Wuss.
Have you seen that?
No, I don't have Stan yet. I've got to get it because there's a lot of good shows on that one.
It's about the Queen of France in the 1500s.
Okay.
It's awesome. It's great. It's really good.
Now I've got to get it because there's the other show, Billions, that I want to watch on that as
Yeah,
well.
it's a must.
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah, that one.
Axelrod.
And I've probably worn out Netflix a little bit. I think I've watched Suits 1,000 times and could probably rattle off all the series word by word. But no, no, I love how they brought a lot of that stuff off the TV that you could just watch on Netflix and all that whenever you want. So yeah,
Now, Dan, you take a big leap of faith here.
yeah.
Part of my doing, but it's I wish you're promoting the next tournament
Was
with my help.
was absolutely, yeah, with your help and with the whole team as well. So we've got the Fighting Spirit tournament coming up on the 21st of September, 1 p.m. at the North Sydney PCYC. It'll probably be the last tournament there we hold at the PCYC because I think most people know the PCYC North Sydney's closing down. Not exactly sure when, but it will be closing down shortly. And that's always had really, really good memories for us as well. So yeah, I'd like everyone to get along to that, even if you just come along and spectate. Certainly love a lot of people to compete as well, just to give that place its final send off. And from another angle, I'm just so excited to see the competitors compete. It's just you see their growth every single year as students, and wow, they're just doing things in the dojo, especially some of the kids that you just think, wow, like how do you even learn to move your body like that? So it's yeah, it's incredible. So Yeah, we've got also got Arrow Martial Arts, West Star Martial Arts, who are the North Star affiliated schools popping along as well, and they're our brother and sister dojos, and love having them there as well. And we've put out the invite to the Saw family as well. So yeah, love to everyone to come along. Everyone knows the feel good feeling that you get from that day, and the competitors are just awesome at what they do. So much courage, so much skill. Love it.
It's such a good day, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And the way you've run the tournaments in the past, Sensei, so yeah, big shoes to fill there, but it's I think it adds to the fun of the day as well because people just they're not waiting. The thing I've always hated about tournaments is they're not knowing when you're up. So you've warmed up, cool down, warm up, cool down, and you've almost done a full day's workout before you actually get in and do the bout. With your ones, that they've always if you say they're going to spar at 1:30, they're sparring at 1:30 on the dot, and I think that really adds to the day for the competitors.
Tell me, Des, how do you feel about not using smooth comp?
Oh, about not using smooth comp. Look, I'm looking at it as a positive. Look, smooth comp was always a great system, and but it also takes away the impersonal. That this way, I can see who's coming in. When I get the registration, I can just write a word of encouragement to everyone, let them know that I'm here to help them as well. So yeah, I'm looking on this as a positive. We've removed a little bit of technology, but we've added the feel good factor and the human touch, and
Human touch is
that's what
really
the community
important.
likes.
So how has the first couple of weeks gone?
Yeah, it's good. Good. Still need to get a few more registrations through, but everyone's telling me they're committed, they're doing it. I can see that in their training. More people are showing up to the sparring type classes. So it's yeah, I'm looking
So,
forward to it. The skill level is so high, and it's great. And I've even been in contact with the head instructors from the other dojos, and I already know a lot of their students anyway. So they've also been messaging me, telling me how excited they are. So yeah, it's good. Can't wait. Seriously, I know the camera can't pick it up, but I've got goosebumps on the skin right now. So
the big question is, will you compete in that tournament?
oh, look, I'd love to. I know it's weird. You can't enter the main tournament to compete against the students. I've always felt really weird about that because you're training people up and then you kind of know what they're going to do. So I am looking for an exhibition bout. Someone gave me a tentative yes, and he's better than I am. So yeah, this might be a good little challenge. So yeah, but if I do it, it'll more be an exhibition just to sort of show the students the level and the contact and the control that we'd be expecting from the tournament. And to be honest, I think some of the younger kids would like to see me have a little bit of a play as well. So yeah.
I miss our sparring, Darren.
Oh, it's awesome. Frightening for me, but it was awesome. I always say this in class and say to everyone, it was always so good sparring you because you learned so much. You had so much control. You could have taken me out whenever you wanted and didn't. And yeah, it was just an honor. And for you to be able to do that for so long and keep that level of control and skill, yeah, it was awesome. I'll never
I'm
forget it.
going to let you in a little secret.
Yep.
You can kick my ass anytime.
I don't know about that. You haven't seen me laugh late, so no. You're absolutely awesome, and I still yeah, I still tell all the students to this day about it.
How is your body going?
Yeah,
Holding up?
it's yeah, definitely holding up. Look, I've still got that hip issue. I think I'm just going to have to deal with that for the rest of my life. Starting to get the old man elbows now, the old tennis elbows, so it's hurting on the punches. But it's ironic. I know we're backtracking a little bit to having a goal, but before this tournament was coming up, I was like, oh God, it hurts getting out of bed. I'll go down. I said I was going to do my hour. I'll go down and do my hour. But now it's sort of like, what injuries? I don't care. So yeah, the power of having a goal and shooting for something, it just empowers every part of you, body, mind, and spirit. So
So
yeah,
have
I'm not
a
really
goal.
feeling injuries. Yeah,
Have a goal. Shoot me something.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
go.
I'm a big believer in
Yeah.
it. I just
What are some of your other keys? Keys to your success?
I know I sound like a real nerd here, but I've been really into the word discipline over the last 2 years. I just think you can achieve anything you want in life if you just stick with the discipline and stick with the routine. And it goes back to 2 years ago. I was lucky enough to win the Pan Pacific Masters Boxing Championship. but they gave me 6 weeks notice and I had to drop 7 kilos in 6 weeks. Now, to put that into perspective, I weighed 74 at the time and I had to drop down to 67. So bad at maths, but yeah, dropping 10% of your body weight, it wasn't ideal. And
Yeah.
I don't I don't know why on YouTube it must have just been a little bit of magic or something that happened, but motivational tapes on discipline just kept showing up on my YouTube feed. So I just started listening to it and it just made so much sense to me. And ever since, yeah, I've just been like, stick with the discipline, stick with the discipline. So yeah, I definitely think having a goal and discipline, the also Demi, who was an instructor under you in the system as well, Sensei. I remember he was always saying to us, "What's the secret about getting better? Just show up the training." So that's all it really is. Yeah. So goals and discipline are probably the two key phrases that I always stick to as well. Oh, and I should say, and fun. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to
Absolutely.
do it.
Fun, very important.
Yeah.
The daily, I'm going to tell you, these podcasts have had 1,000 hits now on
Was
so
I
I
know.
think people find it really valuable, your thoughts and your ideas, and well done. Well done.
I know. Thank you. And thank you to you, Sensei. Like I've learned so much from you in business and life and everything. Like you're a life mentor, Sensei,
Good
business
mates, you're good
coach,
mates as
friend.
well.
Yeah.
You're a good
Yeah.
mate.
Was nah, so anything, yeah, I'm glad the podcast took a while. I just like connecting with the community. So
Yeah. Thanks, you've been awesome this morning.
yeah, thanks a lot, Sensei. Thanks for your help and we'll chat soon.
Yeah, Chelsea, great, thank you. I'll just sign
Thank you.
off here and I'll see you in a minute.